Welcome, boys and girls, to today's video. For this level, we're going to be practicing rounding word problems. So let's take a look. Okay, this looks different. We've got a table here, so let's see what it's asking us. This table shows the number of people that ate scorpions. About how many people ate scorpions on Tuesday? Okay, I see that word about there. So that means I'm going to round. About means like estimate. Round the number to the nearest something. So I look here and it doesn't tell me what to round to, but I can see my answers here and they all look like they're rounded to the nearest 100. So I'm going to look at Tuesday. Tuesday's here and my number was 528. So I'm going to round that to the nearest 100, circling my 100 spot, and my 2 tells me to do nothing to my 5. So I get 500 as my answer. And I see that right here, so I'm good. The thing with multiple choice problems is they can tell you a lot of things. Like it told me, oh, you should probably round to the nearest 100. And it also tells me if I don't get the same answer that they have there, then I must have done something wrong, but I'm good to go. Let's try this other one. This table shows the number of people that ate scorpions. About how many people ate scorpions on Monday? So once again, I see the word about as an important word and Monday. So I know I'm only going to look at Monday here, which is 427. Once again, I look down here. It looks like I'm rounding to the nearest 100. So I'm going to round 427 to the nearest 100, and I get 400 as my answer, which is right here, letter C. About 400 people ate scorpions on Monday. Let's try this one. This table shows the number of people that ate scorpions. About how many people ate scorpions altogether? So I have about here. Yes, I should underline it. About. And I have the word altogether. So I only have two numbers here. So those probably are going to be the numbers I'm going to work with. And I have the word about here, which I know means to round. So let's round these numbers. Once again, I see that they're rounding to the nearest hundreds. So I'm going to do the same. 597 rounded to the nearest 100 would be 600. And then 263 rounded to the nearest 100 would be 300. I've only done half my problem now because I just figured out what the about is, what they are rounded. So now it says altogether. Altogether I know means I need to add. Adding 0 plus 0 gets me 0, and 0 and 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. And that's an option right here. So it looks like I'm good to go. Okay, let's try it without multiple choice here. So this table shows the number of people that went to Lagoon. Rounded to the nearest 10, how many more people went to Lagoon on Saturday than on Friday? So rounded to the nearest 10, it's telling me right there, I've got to round to the nearest 10. How many more people, many more, that means I'm going to subtract, went to Lagoon on Saturday than Friday. So first thing, do right here, round these numbers to the nearest 10. 2's in my 10 spot, and my 1's in my 1 spot. I'm not going to throw 300 people away, so I'm going to put my 3 there so I don't forget it. 21 rounded to the nearest 10 would just be 20. And then I'm going to do the same here. 8's in my 10 spot, and 6 is in my 1 spot. 400 people I'm not going to throw away, so I'm just going to write that there so I don't forget. 6 rounds the 8 to a 9, so 490 people. So that's only half of it. I did that part. Check. I rounded to the nearest 10. How many more people, I know I need to subtract, went to Lagoon on Saturday than on Friday? So here's where I gotta flip these numbers to make sure I'm writing it correctly, lining my hundreds and tens and ones spaces up, and I'm going to subtract. Bigger number always goes on top. 0 minus 0 is 0, 9 minus 2 is 7, and 4 minus 3 is 1. So 170 people more went to Lagoon on Saturday than on Friday. Let's try that problem again. Little different here. Let's see. This table shows the number of people that went to Lagoon. Rounded to the nearest 10, how many people went to Lagoon on Saturday and Friday? Okay, a little different here. Rounded to the nearest 10, how many people went to Lagoon on Saturday and Friday? That "and" is our key word hidden there, and that means I'm going to add. So first step, round it to the nearest 10, each of these numbers. So I've got 6 in the 10 spot and 2 in the 1 spot. I'm not going to throw away 500 people. And 62 rounded to the nearest 10 would just be 60. Same thing here. I've got 6 in my 100 spot. 31 rounded to the nearest 10 would be 30. How many people went to Lagoon on Saturday and Friday? I know that means I'm going to add. I checked off my round to the nearest 10 because I just rounded. Two-step problem here because I got 2 keywords there. So I know I've got to do 2 steps. It's not just rounding here. So I'm going to add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 3 is 9. And 6 plus 5 is 11. Or 1,190 people went to Lagoon on Saturday and Friday. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. That's how you round with your harder word problems. A lot of them are 2 steps, so look for those keywords. Look for what it is asking you to round to. Look at your answers. Sometimes the answers might give you a clue. And there you have it, boys and girls.